Okay, tonight I'm going to make this sausage, pepper, and broccoli pasta. And it'll be very tasty, trust me. Here I've got a combination of regular sausage and hot Italian sausage. And I've taken them out of the casings and made this pile here to cook. I have about 2 tablespoons of olive oil here. I have peppers. This is 2 red peppers, and these are 2 jalapeno peppers. Now I like jalapenos, but if you'll notice, they're cut like matchsticks. And I've got about a pound of broccoli cut up, and it's cut into like 1.5-inch squares, and some garlic. And later on I'm going to put this Parmesan cheese, mix it with a cup of the boiling water that I'm cooking the pasta in, and this will be the pasta. And the lemon will be, this is actually a lime, not a lemon, that will enhance the flavor when I put it all together. So I've got the meat in the pan, and I'm using this splash cover for this pan, so the grease doesn't splash all over the place. Now that it's cooked down and I've mixed it up quite a bit with my spoon, it looks like I can take it out of the pan now and put it in a bowl and then cook the veggies. By the way, if you just want to make this a vegetarian, just forget about the meat, just use the veggies. I've added the jalapenos and the red peppers, and I'm going to cook these down a little bit before I add the broccoli in there. So they've cooked down a little bit. Now I'm going to add the garlic and then throw the broccoli on top. Normally I only put garlic in for about 30 seconds. I mean the last 30 seconds. But this recipe calls for it to already be in there. Okay, I've poured the garlic in, getting it all well whipped around. And now I'm going to throw the broccoli in. Gee, I don't know if this pan's going to be big enough. Meanwhile, I've had this water boiling here. Oops, don't do that, man. Let's boil down a little bit. But I'm only adding about half of what I should, because I'm only going to make enough for tea for me, and the rest I'll have leftovers for another night. So, that's about, I put in these pasta. It called for rigatoni. I didn't have rigatoni, so guess what? I'm using something else. Bring that back up for a boil and let it cook about 11 to 13 minutes. I always put the lid on the boiling water to start out, because then the water will heat up much faster and you're not wasting that much gas. Look at that combination. Starting to look beautiful. I'm quite sure it will taste wonderful too. I'm going to add the sausages back in and recook a little bit longer. It's all added back in. It's all added in, so now I'm going to cover it a little bit with the splash guard and wait for the bow tie spaghetti to finish. Okay, I just tried the pasta, and it's al dente. You know what al dente means? It means to the bite. To the bite. So this next part, I'm going to drain the spaghetti. I'm going to capture a cup of water. I'm not going to do that holding this iPad at the same time. Okay, I've captured my cup of hot pasta water, and the pasta is drained, and now I'm going to throw it back in the pan. This I'm going to add the cup of hot water back, the Parmesan, and I'm going to squeeze 1 lime into it and stir it up. And then I'm going to add maybe a third of the sausage, broccoli, pepper mix in, because I'm going to have leftovers. Okay, I've got the juice of 1 lime in here, the cup of water, and a Parmesan cheese, and I'm stirring it rapidly to sort of melt those things together. And then I'm going to put in what I consider a helping for me of the broccoli and sausage. I put in more than I thought I should because I needed to suck up some of that moisture that's in there. So I'm also going to have more leftovers of this, and lots of leftovers for this, and that's my dinner tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you can use it. There's several things you can do. You can make a meatless one by just using the vegetables, or you can use something like Beyond Meat in there. So it's for vegetarians. And it makes a serving for 4, at least it looks like to me. There was 1 pound of broccoli, 1 pound of sausage, and 2 cups of red pepper and a half a cup of jalapeno, and a shot glass full of sliced garlic. Pretty simple, pretty easy to make. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you.